Hey everyone, Waddler-D. We're back for more... Oh my god. Yes! Yes! It's frickin' Mario Golf, guys. The biggest thing about 2021 for me has been the fact that Camelot Nintendo answered my prayers. And that was to bring another Mario Golf game. It was rumored in the works for a while, but then when they unleashed all that information and that it's going to be out next month, hell yes. Something to greatly look forward to, because Mario Golf is easily one of my favorite games from the N64 days, and possibly overall, because, like, this is top 10 series material for me. And I feel it's good to reflect on the game that got me into this, this whole thing to begin with, and Mario Golf is such a fun ride. It's dated, as you can see. I mean, we got, like, polygon-tastic visuals here, but it's a little charming to a degree. It's kind of nice to come back to it every once in a while. Not to mention the bells and whistles in this game. Frickin' love it, man. I love, like, the things that the characters say. I love how this game flows when it comes to gameplay. And I just love how this game presents itself. It's a very fun, exciting game, and we are going to touch base upon it for sure here. But here's one thing that you're going to have to be aware of. Look at this. Oh man, we have Mario unlocked. Yay, we have all these characters available to us. Oh wait, we picked 2-player mode. Brace yourselves. Yeah, we only have 4 characters to start off with, and holy crap, that's a really terrible thing. But it's good, I guess. I mean, we still have Discount Mario. That's always nice. But we're gonna start off with Plum, which honestly is the character you should definitely stick with first if you're playing this game for the very first time and aren't comfortable with your golf skills. And the way to unlock characters is you're going to have to play this mode, which kind of clearly points out, you might want to unlock characters using Get Character. No kidding. This should have been called Match Play, damn it. But no, it's Get Character mode. And we also have a tournament, which is generally how you're going to get stuff out of this game. Yes, I already have some birdie badges. But we'll talk more about that when we actually get one. So, the way tournament mode works is that you're pretty much going to play a round of golf, and depending how good your score is dependent on where you're going to get a gold trophy or absolutely nothing. We want you guys to get a gold trophy, so here's how we're going to be playing this game. You're going to know about the buttons that matter. If you hold... Whoa, okay, that's weird. We're not using that. Besides, it's kind of worthless. What you want to consider is the R button. The R button puts a nice close-up of your landing zone. This is something I always do. And, of course, you want to make sure about your clubs, because this will prove to be important later on. Right now, you're going to be using the 1-wood. That's your driver. That's going to be where you're going to get most of your distance from. And you're also going to have to keep track of that boo at the top of the screen, because if you don't, well... it might bite you in the ass later. Alright, and of course the way to swing your club is you're going to press the A button to start things off, and then you're going to press the A button twice. Once, preferably at the far left, and once right, and then another time when it's right over that red line, preferably on that big, solid, long rectangle. Because if you don't do that, you're going to duff the ball, and it's going to be going like 2 yards to the right in a very awkward direction. So let's start off our first shot. Not terrible. It's good to be precise, because with more powerful golfers, you're going to learn that being a little bit off means that your ball is going to be like 10 yards to the left of where you want it to land. Alright, we're going to definitely hit this a little bit hard, but not too hard, because one thing you want to keep in mind is when you see that yardage on the far left, consider this bar as a scale. Like the the far right little dot is 25%, the middle dot is 50%, and the far left small dot is 75%. If you keep those things in mind, this game will be a little bit more manageable. So I'm going to hit about 90-ish, because if I hit it too hard, it might overshoot the cup, and you don't want to overshoot the cup. This is also not great, but we have a flat putt. We'll be fine. Again, remember that 25, 50, 75, 100 percentage thing. So that means we're going to go about here. And miss by a mile. Crap. Oh well, it happens. Don't kick yourself if you miss. Like, this game is not easy. It's going to kick your face in when you first play it. I recall playing this game my first time, and it was painful. It was like, man, I suck at this game. Can I get any better at it? Etc., etc. This game taught me to never give up, because for one thing, you can do this and cheese the game if you really, really, really need to. But I don't recommend it. I'd rather that you stick to your guns and kick ass. Speaking of don't give up, when you have rain, please be mindful of a couple of things. Alright, let's go for about... Be mindful of what happens when your ball rolls on wet grass. Wow, that is really nice.
Excellent.
I guess I won't have to talk too much about the distance thing, but when it's raining and you're putting, you want to times your shot output by 1.5. So if you're about 2 feet away from the cup, you might want to make it 3.5 or something. Better yet, let's go with a round number. 10, you want to hit it 15. It's pretty much that game. So let's hit it like this. Go in there, get myself a nice birdie. And if you would get a birdie in tournament play, it would... Or actually, it might just be in any game. But no, I think it's probably just tournament play. If you get a birdie in tournament play, it will give you a badge. And if you get a certain amount of badges, you will unlock characters. And if you get all of them, well, you'll unlock a very good character. Power shots. If you get a perfect, nice power shot, you don't lose it. Power shots just add about 20 yards to your distance or more. And to be fair, it's a really good thing to have on hand. Like, you really, really want to get power shots on holes that you think you need the oomph. And here's where the wind's really starting to suck ass here, so you're going to have to keep track of that. So I'm going to hit it right about... There we go. Not terrible, but I'll take that. This uphill thing is kind of bad. The thing about putting here, guys, you have to read the green. If you don't, you're going to run into issues. If you're putting uphill, obviously you want to hit it harder than usual. But you also want to read the distance it might push your ball. And the way to do that is just kind of look at the grid. The grid does look like it's going to push my ball to the right a little bit, so let's go about this. And that is perfect. Excellent. And the reason why I suggest picking Plum for your first character, if you're really new at this game and not comfortable, is that she is a character that has a straight shot. And straight shots are like king when it comes to accuracy and figuring out where your ball is going to land, because all you just need to account for is the wind. You don't have to account for the janky fades or the high draws. I do prefer the fades, the low fades, but high draws can be like a make it or break it session most times. You do get a really high shot, but it gets affected by the wind like no other. But these are pretty much the happy mediums. Alright, let's go here. I think the way we're going to be doing these videos is we're going to probably be breaking it up into 9 holes for the tournaments, and for the get character mode, we're probably going to make that the whole session. Okay. If you feel like you jumped the gun, don't worry, just don't press anything. If you don't press anything, you won't screw up. Let's see, this is going to be a really tricky shot, because in the rough, you notice that there's a little 80 to 90%. That's how much your shot's going to get affected. So it's going to be 89 or 80 to 90% of the output that you put in it. So we're going to go with about full power-ish. Hopefully the game's going to be nice to me. That's actually pretty good.
Nice.
Sweet. And we got a good 15-foot putt. This is usually the sweet spot for making a decent putt. You will have to work for it, but if you get within 15 feet of the cup, you have a pretty good chance of making that putt, unless it's ridiculous. Alright, so let's do this. That might be too hard. Okay, thank goodness. Alright, so far so good. Got myself another birdie badge, thank goodness. And Toad Highlands hole 5. Ugh, the wind and the rain. What the heck? Is a hurricane coming in or something? We're gonna start using our little... Like, if you hold the trigger button, you do this, you can aim... You can kind of put some spin on your ball. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put some, backspin, I guess is what you want to call it. But we're gonna knock it high in the air, so that way the wind can carry it a little bit more. Because right now I can't really rely on... I can't keep using all my power shots at this point, because, well, we're gonna have a lot more holes to contend with. And we're gonna also now use this to kind of help get ourselves over here without having the wind carry our ball too damn hard. Maybe I should have hit a little bit harder, but... Yeah, pretty much if you put top spin on your ball, it's gonna not get affected by the wind as much, because you're gonna hit it lower, and when you put some backspin, it's gonna lob it up in the air, and it's gonna get carried by the wind. So keep that in mind when you're doing that. It's not something I recommend when you're first playing this game, but it's something you will have to consider later on. And holy crap, this is a putt that sucks right now. So 39, let's go with 40. That would make it 60, so... Let's go with about... God, how is this reading, man? Okay, it's gonna... Let's go like this. Praying that it totally skipped the cup, but as you can see, 60 feet was definitely the answer. So we got now a nice 9-foot putt, which you should answer with 15. So far, so good. Thank you, Plum. Alright. God, this wind. What in the hell, man? Oh, it was Highlands. I thought I guess we're playing on Mount Washington or something. I don't know, but the wind is crazy. So let's do about this. Ooh, that is real good. That is nice and smooth. Damn it. So close. If that was, like, back a bit, I could have rolled right into that, possibly. Alright, let's see. I think we're gonna go about this. Now, my question to you guys, have you played Mario Golf? Have you played any of the games in this series? And which one is your favorite if you have? And if you haven't, why not? Because I'm kind of curious to see what you guys are scared of. If you're not into Mario Golf or any golf games in general, I totally understand. But I would recommend you giving this a try, if possible. I guess I'm not getting the full distance on that one, but I'm definitely going to get all that wind. Look at that. Yes! Okay, this is where it's going to get tricky. This hole is definitely a little bit dicey with this bunker right in front of the green, but definitely kind of have to account for it. But of course, since the wind is going to make this a little more complicated, we're just going to have to try our best here. But I might very much end in that bunker. Nope, actually, ooh. Okay, I'll take that. Flat, supposedly. Excellent. So I can just do about this. Oh, come the hell on, game. I thought you said flat. I really hate... Oh no, this is gonna suck. Okay, thank God. Yeah, you can skip the cup, and it sucks when you skip the cup after it's like a nice long-ass putt. Alright. We're definitely nearing our, nearing basically the top 9. But my question, guys, are you interested in the new Mario Golf game? What do you like about it? Because I really am enjoying the fact that Mario Golf is actually getting, like, a change to its mechanics. For example, it's always been very similar to one another. Like, the second game introduced topspin and super topspin and backspin and super backspin, which will actually make your ball roll forward or backwards depending on what kind of spin you put on it. The third game is just literally like the second game, except handheld and knees. Take it or leave it. And last but not least, this new game just adds so many new features, like the frickin' speed golf having like a racing kind of setup, which is really damn sweet. And it has battle golf, which I never would have heard in a Mario game before. Well, actually I would've, but just the concept of battle golf is unique. And the return of a story mode, which was only a thing in handheld games, or handheld Mario Golf games, which is really sweet. Like, looks like it's going to be pretty interesting, but the boss battles, I'm having trouble wrapping my head around a little bit there. But I look very much forward to it, and there will be content on it as soon as possible. Thank God I didn't hit that bunker. Because, me and my friends are going to be playing the living crap out of this game, and crap, I got a divot. Whenever you land in a divot, you see this little round, dirty hole around your ball. That means your ball is going to be taking a dive in terms of distance, so we're just going to have to accommodate for that. Ah, damn. Oh god, no, 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 shit. Yeah, and then when you go nosedive into a bunker, this happens. Your shot gets destroyed in terms of distance. So we're gonna have to hit this about full power and pray that we got the 50%. Oh, Wen, can you, like, assist me here in some way, shape, or form? Oh, crap, I have to make this or we're gonna get a bogey. Bogey is basically plus, like, 1 over par. You want to get par, or better, on every hole. I'm not comfortable with that. Alright. Supposedly going uphill a little bit, so let's go around here. Yes!
Nice par.
Alright, guys, and that's the top 9 of Mario Golf Toad Highlands tournament. We get a nice little half turn here, and then we'll start off on hole 10. So thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed this little video of Mario Golf and how it just is my jam, give a like, and if you don't like it, give me a reason why. And of course, leave comments. Definitely talk about all the things that we are trying to discuss here, and show us your support for Mario Golf Super Rush, because I'm very interested in that game, and I want you guys to be just as much, if you were just curious about it at the moment. So thanks for watching. Have a great day, and adios.